Clickbait sucks, but what if we could see it coming? What if YouTube's algorithm was so advanced that it could just sift through all the crap and give us a heads up, so we wouldn't have to waste so much time when we're just trying to kick back and, well, waste time. You know what I'm saying. If you're anything like me and you're absolutely fed up with clickbait, well, it's time to ask, what if? What if YouTube had a clickbait warning? First off, and it's most obvious, the viewers would get a much more authentic experience. There'd be no more clicking on, you won't believe what happens next, when you actually could believe it and you weren't impressed. In general, I think the viewers would be happier and therefore the algorithm would be happier, so I'm kind of surprised this isn't a thing already. Also, advertisers would be much more inclined to advertise with videos that keep the viewers watching. No one wants to sponsor videos that viewers don't stick around for, so that little warning would actually warn brands to stay away from this creator, and it would benefit advertisers and YouTube as a whole. More than that though, creators would also win big. Those who put out genuine content would get more engagement, thereby rewarding those for their high efforts. Now, I'm not saying all high effort content is genuine or vice versa, but I am saying a lot of clickbait is low effort. But some clickbait isn't actually clickbait. There is a downside to this beautiful utopia where clickbait goes to die, and it lies in the definition itself. Who or what, whom? I never know how to use whom. Who or what decides what clickbait is? I think the distinction can be summed up in one word. Deliver? Does the content actually deliver what the title promised? Is it clickbait or is it just a catchy headline? For example, BuzzFeed. As ridiculous as their titles are they really clickbait? Are there 20 simple hacks in this article? Yes. Did number 5 actually blow my mind? Probably not, but who's to say it didn't blow somebody's mind, and I guess that's not really clickbait, is it? Is it? Did it deliver? You be the judge. I guess the question I'm really trying to ask is, should these types of titles get the clickbait warning, or should the warning be reserved for more extreme cases? It's hard to know where to draw that line, and in that difficulty, what if videos get wrongly flagged as clickbait? Or what about some of our favorite drama channels that go over the top on purpose? Would the algorithm be able to make the distinction between real clickbait and satirical clickbait? Algorithms are smart, but they're not perfect. And YouTube deals with enough copyright discrepancies on the daily, I couldn't imagine throwing this into their workload as well. So there are some things to consider. But for a minute, let's just pretend that we all agreed on what is or isn't clickbait. In this universe where YouTube's algorithm has become some sort of digital sorting hat, how would it dish out justice? Let's talk punishment. So we already have option 1, the scarlet letter. A clickbait stamp of disapproval for all of YouTube to see. Okay, so what are some other ways we could go about this? Well, option 2 could be community service, where they can't upload anything else until they make a video educating others on the dangers of clickbait. That's pretty harsh. Option 3, limited uploads. You can only upload once a week until you upload 3 videos in a row that aren't labeled clickbait. Wow. Option 4, shadow ban until the title's changed, which I think that's pretty fair, I guess. I don't know. Okay, and option 5, now go with me here. YouTube clickbait trials. It's a weekly live stream where if people have violated the clickbait thing 3 or more times, then the viewers get to decide if they're worthy to stay on YouTube or if we ban them to TikTok. I'd watch that. There are obviously a ton of ways to go about this, but I'd like to know what you think. If you were judge, jury, and algorithmic executioner, how would you punish clickbait? Would you go for the scarlet letter? Would you do the YouTube trials? Let me know in the comments. Let your clickbait justice fantasies run wild. Until next time, it never hurts to ask,